Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for checking out today's video. I'd like to start off my channel just talking everything related to DeFi and different DAOs that I'll be investing my money to and just kind of documenting my journey. Now, before I get started, nothing I say in this video is considered financial advice. Please do your own research and let's get into the video. So for today's video, I actually want to focus on Jade Protocol. This was the one that really intrigued me because it had a lot of hype behind it, and I did invest a little bit of my money. Now, I do want to also talk about in this video why there is a price drop, so we'll get into that in just a bit. But very quickly, I'm just going to refresh this coin market cap page and just to double check the price. So currently, Jade Protocol is sitting at $81, which has came down a lot. So let's look at the 7-day. Actually, let's just do the all. And as you can see, we've came down a lot from the all-time high. And if I just zoom in on the last 7 days, as you can see, we are on a downtrend. Now, for me personally, I actually bought when we were up here. I bought around 280. So somewhere around here, I thought was a great entry. So if I zoom out, I literally bought around somewhere here. But as you can see, once I bought, the price action has gone down. Now, I have a couple of reasons why. Number one, I think after the airdropped, a lot of people took their airdrops, took their profits, and just moved on to the next project or a different DAO. Another thing is if we look at the Bitcoin price, so this is the Bitcoin chart. Within the last month, we are headed towards a downtrend. We're looking bearish in the short term. Obviously, I'm still bullish in the macro, but right now, Bitcoin is trending down. And if you look at the entire market, so let's come back on over here. As you can see, most of the crypto market is down. So Jade Protocol is no exception. We are also in a downtrend. So there's multiple factors as to why Jade Protocol is dumping its price. Now, another reason is if you hop on over to their Twitter, a lot of people don't like the way that they tweet. If you can see here, they have different languages like, they use the F word, and they say things that aren't necessarily good to the ear. But nonetheless, they do try to be consistent. I know right now they are on vacation, so they're not tweeting out as much. But as you can see, if we look on over to CoinGecko, they actually listed their top 10 trending coins, and Jade Protocol actually ranked number 2. And I think it's very interesting, which really attracted me to this project, is if you look at the market cap, it's relatively small compared to the ones that it's up against. So as you can see, they put in, Axie Infinity in the billions, Gala also in the $1 billion market cap, and all the other ones like Wonderland, this one's pretty huge in my opinion. So the fact that Jade Protocol is ranking number 2, I feel like, there is hype around it. And if you're investing into anything, the DAO related protocols, if you read up on the game theory, we do need constant new investors to come inside the project so that it can grow long term. So the fact that I like that there's good hype around it really speaks to me. So another thing is you can also jump into their Discord and you can, interact with other community members. And over here, I think is really interesting. Someone just posted a screenshot of how much they have invested. So this person, I don't know if I can, I think this is 15K. I can't really read it here, but anyways, they actually are earning over $300 a day, which I think is pretty good. But again, I don't know what their initial investment is, if they're up or down. But I think this is something that's, encouraging to see if you can make that amount of money. Again, looking back at the price action, there's multiple reasons why. Obviously, I can't tell you whether to buy or sell, but if you do believe in Jade Protocol long term, once the market bounces back, meaning once Bitcoin, comes back from this bearish trend that it's currently in, I want to see the Jade protocol also have a bounce back before I make my decision on whether or not I want to sell. But for now, I am holding on to my Jade protocol. So if you hop on over to their website, their next airdrop is over $1 million. And obviously, if you can stake and hold before their next snapshot, which means they take a picture of everyone's their wallet address, and then they'll airdrop you BUSD. So you still have about 2 days at the time of recording. And if we look at the APY, over 200,000%, which is a lot more than Time at Wonderland, which is great to see. I feel like this has really came down a lot since their initial launch. But we'll see how it goes. They also have a treasury balance of 72 million, which I think is extremely promising. Now, another thing why I like Jade Protocol is they are verified by RugDoc. Now, what this does is, if they try to rug the community and make off with the money, they're going to release their identities and their information to the authorities. Now, a lot of people say there can be ways around it. They could do a slow rug and pretend like they never rugged. There's multiple ways that they can do this. But overall, I still believe that this project has a potential of coming back. But we'll see. I don't really know whether or not this, Jade Protocol will make it in the long term, but in the short term, I'm still very bullish on it. Again, if you look at how much I have staked, so currently I have 1.8 Jade staked, so that's about a $151 value. Now, initially I did put in about $280, so it has came down a bit, but with any of the DAO protocols, we're actually in it for the compounding effect and not so much for the price action. If you're here for the price action, I recommend that you actually look into other projects like smaller altcoins with small market caps. But for DAOs, I'm more in it for the long term, for the APY compounding, things like that. So currently over here it says my earning per day is $3. It used to be 10. I think it has came down just a bit, but again, I want to see how the market does long term. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys found it helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next